If the universe were a conscious whole, can we see any signs of it being alive? You might want to argue, isn't the universe just a bunch of stars and rocks? How to live when you listen to me talk about it slowly. May find the universe we always thought was dead. Maybe not so sure. Let's start with the most familiar knowledge. Where does consciousness come from? The answer is very slippery for you and me. There are 86 billion nerve cells in the back of the brain. Every day crackling discharge. The current goes like this. Who am I? A sense of what I was thinking came into my mind. Sounds reasonable, right? But here's the thing. You take out the nerve cells alone. He didn't realize it, but a bunch of nerve cells stick together. Suddenly think. Does this sound a bit off? Like a pile of bricks put together. I ended up being a thinking house. Therefore, some scientists suspected that consciousness may not be limited to the brain alone. It may be a property of the complex system itself. It's time to bring up the concept of integrated information theory. English call it. Its core idea is explosive. Simply put, as long as a system is complex enough, the degree of information integration is high enough, it is possible to generate some form of consciousness. Consciousness is not a switch. It's not a question of yes and no. It's a question of quantity. If you don't understand, I'll give you an example and you'll understand. You know the temperature, right? Hot water is hot. Ice cubes are cold. Stones are also warm. Temperature is everywhere. The difference is between more and less. What if consciousness is like that? No, yes or no. It's more, it's less. That means that humans are not the only ones who are conscious. Maybe a little bit of something else too. Just not so much. Do you understand? Does that sound scary? Like the computer you use, your cat, one in the field, a tree, or even a stone. Maybe even a little bit conscious. Even more outrageous is the entire universe. It's very dense. The complexity is off the charts. Is that enough to qualify for consciousness? Don't worry, we'll reason. You see the brain, a network of nerve cells. Information goes back and forth, and there was consciousness. Scientists have discovered that similar network architecture, you can also find it elsewhere, such as fungal networks under forests. It connects to a forest, transports water and nutrients, like a channel of information between trees, or the internet that we invented. Worldwide, billions of devices are connected to each other. Information exchange. Look at the universe. Astronomers have discovered the Milky Way is not alone. They are threaded by dark matter. It's a vast web of structures, cosmic network structure, like an oversized neural network. So here's the problem. If consciousness, it really comes out of this complex network. Did the universe already exist? The structural conditions for the birth of consciousness. Now let's get even scarier. Self-organization. It refers to a system. No external command. Order emerges from chaos on its own. For example, the hexagonal pattern of snowflakes is not designed by anyone. The structure of the beehive, nobody lines up. The spiral arms of the Dunes Ripple galaxy, they all grow on their own. That universe emerged from a pot of high-energy particle soup. They organized themselves into atoms, molecules, stars, planets. Life civilization. Does it sound like a gradual growth of consciousness? Is it like a system? You are upgrading yourself. Many people are puzzled when they hear it. Then why did he evolve to be more complex? Does he have a sense of purpose? Any ideas? Nobody knows yet. But one thing is clear. From the birth of the universe to the present, complexity is increasing. From a grain of sand to a planet. From a cloud of gas to a civilization. Is it like from low-order perception, little by little, towards higher consciousness? So we can't help but ask, if the macro becomes more and more complex, and what about the micro level? Which brings us to the mysterious power of the quantum realm. Have you heard of quantum entanglement? Two examples, no matter how far apart, as long as you entangle one. Another moment follows. Einstein said this thing was too ghostly. Now some physicists speculate that the space-time structure of the entire universe, it may be woven from this entanglement. What does that mean? Which means that the universe was connected from the bottom up, not fragments. Does that sound more like a unified consciousness? A large system that is aware of its own internal state. There are even experimental findings. Quantum systems seem to have a memory mechanism. Present actions can affect past states. Do you understand? It's not the present that affects the future. It's the present that influences the past. Does this thing look like studying? Does it look like it's reacting? Like some low-order conscious instinct? Now, there's a lot going on in physics. Maybe space-time matter, these are not basic. What's really fundamental is information. Information structure is related to matter and consciousness. It's all emerging. Then our brains process information to generate consciousness. Is that analogous to how the entire universe processes information? Some kind of consciousness also popped up. You and I are all part of this cosmic calculation. You're thinking about the universe. The universe may also be thinking of you. If so what are we? Are we just a huge system in the universe? An accidental activation of a node, like an area of the brain suddenly lights up. Start looking back at the whole brain. Like a little nerve cell in your brain. Suddenly an idea popped into my head who I am. What do we call philosophy? Study space exploration. Will it? It's the universe experiencing itself through us. Now, you might say that sounds like magic. The civilization of thousands of years ago did say so. Animism. But now physicists are also starting to use panstellar theory. Ray described the world, not the gods. The idea is that consciousness is a fundamental property. It's like electric charge, like mass. It's a primordial property of the universe. So which one do you believe? Believe that the universe is dead or alive? The jury is still out. But one thing is certain. You are a part of the universe. You can think. Can you doubt? Can you ask this question? It means that at least one part of the universe is awake. So I'll just ask you one last question. If the universe is really alive, then who are you? It's a character created by the universe. Or was it a thought in his mind? Or maybe he's looking out his window. No matter what the answer is, you are no longer a spectator, and you are the hilarity itself.